Hi, in this tutorial I demonstrate how to construct a perpendicular from a point onto the given line AB. On our workspace we see that we have been provided with line AB and a point P that is above line AB. The same method can be applied if point P was below line AB as well. Good, so let's start the construction. There is more than one way to do this construction, so I've placed here an image of the first method and then the second method that I am going to explain. You will find method 1 of how you can determine a perpendicular from a point onto a given line in my YouTube channel. There will be a detailed constructions explanation of how to do that for method 1, and this tutorial is about method 2. Where the question is the same, it's just a different type of construction that we apply. Good, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking my compass, and if you are drawing on paper, you will follow the same steps as that which I am using now drawing on TurboCAD. You will just do it with your instruments on paper. So what I need to do is I need to place my compass at the point P, and then I will stretch it to a comfortable distance so that that arch of the compass will cut through line AB. So I'm going to go and make my arch a distance of 60 millimeters for this line length that I have, and I will draw a nice big arc. Now obviously I don't need this full construction circle, so I'm going to cut off the excess parts of that arc that I don't need. So I just need to show that part to that part of my construction circle, and I can delete the excess lines, and we call that housekeeping that we're doing. Good, so that was step 1. So the radius from point P with an indefinite length as long as it cuts through line AB. The next step is to use reference points from that intersection that this arc now created. So I'm going to go and draw a small little dot just as a reference point there on the left hand side close to A, and I'm also going to use another dot and use that as a reference point to the intersection on the right close to B. Now I have two reference points. I can go and call them reference point number 1 over here, and I can call the other one reference point number 2. It just helps with the explanation, and labels are always important when we do any kind of technical drawing. And so I'm going to take my compass now, and I'm going to place it at reference point number 1. So what I want to do is take the compass, place it at the intersection, and stretch it now to where point P is. So I'm going to just draw a light construction arc that goes exactly from the intersection of point 1 to point P as provided at the top. And now again, I don't need that full construction circle, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the excess of that arc, and I'm going to delete the part of the arc that I don't need. Then I will do exactly the same from point 2, the reference point on the right hand side. Make sure that I place my compass exactly on the intersection, and I stretch it perfectly to the same distance that I did from point number 1, which will be in my case a radius of 60 millimeters, and I will snap to point P perfectly. Now I will take my eraser and I will erase the excess of those arcs that I don't need. And it's very important to remember that I'm doing a constructions drawing, therefore the construction lines must all be light lines, and on paper we will draw that with a 2H pencil, and here on CAD I use light construction lines as the line type for my constructions. And obviously all constructions must be done extremely neat and accurate, and we also make use of our instruments, and we make sure that our paper drawing is then fixed to our drawing board properly. Okay, let's just finish this drawing. So now that I have a point P at the top, I know that I can use my set square and place it at point P and draw a perfectly 90-degree line through point P onto line AB. On CAD, all that I'm going to do is use my line tool. I'm going to make sure it's on my right layer. I'm going to go and snap to point P, and I'm going to go and hold in the shift key and stretch it down till it snaps to line AB. And that will give me the perpendicular from point P to line AB. But I'm not done yet, because I also need to label that point. So I'm going to place my reference point at the intersection on line AB. And then once we've done that, we must also label that intersection there, because that perpendicular has now become the line PC. And that will conclude the question that I have asked myself, and that was to construct a perpendicular from point P onto the given line AB. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please like me on my YouTube channel, and please go and watch also the other tutorial regarding the construction of a perpendicular from point P, and you will find that also under my Fritz Rokita YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this drawing. Have a wonderful day.